All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I thought we'd pull one more today. Why not? What the hell? It's a precursor time frame to my Venus and Taurus reading, which we'll be checking out tomorrow. But right now, I did a pre-shuffle. I said, what do you want to tell my people? That's you, right? I got a devil here. And I've got a devil crossed by the 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants something, but it benefits them, the 9 of Cups. I don't know. This feels like work to me. I know it's not Steve's work tarot. I know. But Steve, I'm here about love. I know. But it's something that affects your life in a way with the 10 of Pentacles there. Might even, the wrong decision on your part here might be detrimental to you keeping that dog or getting it. I don't know. Somebody seems to want something from you, but it's really selfish. Do you have a selfish person around you? You probably do. I feel like it's practical. Family, work, friends, things like that. Okay? I don't get a lot of lovey-dovey here. I don't think this is your runner's soulmate returning and it's all for them, right? No, nobody coming to get the dick chakra wet. No, it's not. That's not about that. This devil's going to be very interesting. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck here. All right. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. It could just be one thing I say. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be part of the reading. I have no idea. I offer all kinds of tips. You know, clean your silver with baking soda and aluminum foil. Make a little aluminum foil. Put your silver chain, your silver whatever. Pour the baking soda over it. Stick it in boiling water. Clean it right up. Save your goddamn money. Right? Perfect. There's your tip for the day. All kinds of things. I could do a whole channel about aluminum foil. I really could. Anyway, shuffling the deck here. It's timeless. This reading, there. Maybe you're here just to clean. Now your silver chain's going to be all nice and shiny, right? Just make sure the water's hot, boiling. Not boiling, but close to boiling. You could shut off the heat, right? All right. Anyway. And make sure you wash the chain afterward because you got to rinse it off. Okay, just saying. The aluminum foil has a chemical reaction with the baking soda, can make it feel a little slimy, so just give it a wash. You'll be fine. Okay. Maybe that's why you're here. But I doubt it. You're probably here because of that devil. Here's the 5 wands. I swear. And 5 wands and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming at you. Right? Somebody's just coming at you here. I got that. I got it. Why? Because they want to. Okay. All right. These cards are crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Let's just pull this fucking reading. Victory. Yeah, for them. Ace of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody you rejected once. Something you rejected. A job you rejected. Something. Somebody pitching you to go to a family picnic. Somebody pitching you with something. It's a reconciliation energy here with the Ace of Swords. And somebody thinks they got victory this time. That devil probably means they've got an ace up their sleeve. All right, a little bit. It's going to be different this time, they say. Now, this can play out a lot of ways. If it is love, that's somebody coming at you who you got rid of, who says the famous line, I've changed. It's going to be different this time, baby. Right? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you need that. You got a nice shiny silver chain now. You know, I mean, you're all good to go. I don't know. Anyway, they're coming at you. This is what they want. All right, let's clarify. Let's see where we go. What are you reconciling here? What is this? I think you beg to differ with the 5 of Wands. I think that there could be some conflict here. You see it your way, they see it their way. If this is a work thing, somebody thinks they got an advantage on you. Somehow. Feel like it's either work. I see the pentacle and I see the cup here. That's all I'm drawn to. The pentacle on the right, the cup on the left. That's all I see. So that's how it's reflecting back at me. So for some of you, it's practical related. For others of you, it is cup related. For more of you, it's pentacle related. I will tell you that. Anyway, what is this? Why is the Ace of Swords here? The 2 of Wands. Someone else is making this decision for you, whatever this is. This is someone else's idea. A King of Pentacles. Gonna make it sound good? I don't know why is that here. Yeah, they're gonna make it sound good. I was right. No, they're gonna make it sound. You gotta do this. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. But why is that here? They're really snake in the grass. There's a snake in the grass here. It's superficial. They make it, it's like a salesman that sells you all the superficial stuff. Right, it's a beautiful paint job on this car. Look at the interior. They redid that. You don't see that anymore. Right? Didn't bother to tell you that the transmission's shot. Right? That would be something that'd be good to know. Those seats aren't going to do you any good. Beautiful seats. Yeah, they look great. They'll look terrific on the back of a flatbed when the tow truck comes to get it. Oh, that'll be great. Love that paint job. Right? The last thing you want is your car on the back of a flatbed and other cars yelling nice car to you while you're in the passenger seat of the tow truck, right? So that's kind of what this is here. I mean, I'm using it as an analogy, but somebody's making something sound better than it is. It's a nightmare waiting to happen. Could be a promotion at work. Could be something. It's something you rejected once before, if it's practical. If it's a cup, it's someone you rejected, or you went out with them and you had a bad date, and your instinct's like, hell no, not again. But they're pitching you, and they're pitching you hard. They feel like they can get it this time. Okay? They feel like they can get you to say yes. All right. Why? I don't know. I'm going to pull on both of these fuckers because I'm not sure which one's going to tell me which. What's the bridging energy? Yeah, the bridging energy here is the 8 of Pentacles. For most of you, this is very pentacle related. It's a very practical thing. My car analogy works great. Okay? It really does. All right. 6 of Wands. Why is it here? All right. 6 of Wands. Victory. It's victory after a long battle energy. I'm not sure. I feel like somebody's got the upper hand on you. I feel like they can get that wheel to turn. Why? Why? Is this deck going to tell me nothing? Is this deck telling me nothing? It's telling me nothing. I got to go with the light seer. Yeah, justice at the bottom. Sorry, sometimes the deck just doesn't. You want to see what it was at the bottom? The 9 of Cups. Again, it's just telling me because they want it. And that's not an answer. That's like, it's like saying just because, It's not really, you're not really answering someone's question. What's going on here with the 6 of Wands? Sometimes the decks poop out. But this one did a good job on that. I might bring it back for the Wheel of Fortune. But this here, let's go take a look. Yeah. It's crossed by the Emperor. They got something on you. Did somebody, he's a little too cool. He or she, doesn't matter, it's a he on the card. They're a little too confident, a little too cool. I got this under control, baby. Right? I got this, there he is, right there. He looks just like my neighbor, too. Holy crap. That is totally Chris. I tell you what, I got to show him this card later today. That is him. Okay. I got this under control, baby. Okay. All right. All right. What's on top? Ace of Wands. I never noticed that that's Chris. Anyway. Ace of Wands. Why is that here? The Hierophant. What's the bridging energy? The 8 of Pentacles again. 8 of Pentacles again. Someone's figured something out about you. Someone's figured out what makes you tick. You know what that means? Right? They found your Achilles heel. They found, I don't know. I don't know how else to phrase it. Right? They found your funny bone. What makes you tick? Your Achilles heel. The one thing you can't say no to. I don't know. Maybe it's a date you don't want to... If it's love, it's a date you don't want to go on, but you love chocolate, and they're taking you to Charlie's Chocolate Factory. I don't know. Right? It is Charlie's. He got it. Remember? He won. All right, here we go. Wheel of Fortune. What do we get? I know it's Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Taking you to Hershey Land. Right. Isn't that a thing? They have an amusement park, Hershey Land. All right. Let's go. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is your final outcome. Maybe you could turn the tables on them. I don't know. Maybe you could find a way where this benefits you. The universe, the energy seems, and the universe got better things to do. The immediate energy seems to be saying, it might be wise for you to go along with this, even though you might put up a fight. Okay? That's why I pulled on these separately. This person here has your Achilles heel. They got something. I don't know what it is. They got dirt on you, or they there's something. They've got an edge somehow. They're very confident, overconfident, in fact. Moving very fast, very swiftly. Okay. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Final outcome for you. It's crossed by the King of Cups. There's something, the environmental energy around it is the King of Cups. There's something here that puts an end to something once and for all. There's some kind of, there's the Emperor energy. Yeah, you can get the upper hand on this Emperor. The Emperor came back. You can get the upper hand on them by making the right choice here. You make that choice from a very balanced, grounded perspective. Not by going all crazy town and fucking yelling and screaming, fucking whatever. Nope. Nope. You got the upper hand here. What's on top? The High Priestess. Why is that here? The Page of Pentacles. What's bridging energy? The Page of Cups. Well, there's a few ways to read this. If I'm to play the diabolical angle, like this person's got some dirt on you or something like that, you have the ability, because you're getting this information, you can figure out what that is in advance and use it against them. Right? I mean, if you're Superman, you're allergic to kryptonite. If you know your enemy has kryptonite, then you take precautions before you go meet that enemy, don't you? Right? Well, you're getting the information. Your enemy has kryptonite, and you're allergic to it. So you can figure out what it is. You learn what their secret thing is. You start doing some snooping on your own. If this is a diabolical thing for you, it's different for all of you. I don't know. Okay? If it's a love thing here, this benefits you. Somebody likes you, but they're playing it like they don't. You are getting the information, they like you. And they've been spying on you, and they like you. They like what they see. And they're coming after you. A little bit, coming at you anyway. The Tower. And the Five of Pentacles. You might see a side of this person that you like. You may not have gotten to see the pastel-y, the softer side of this person. The pastel-y side of this person. This time around, if you allow this to happen to you, okay, make your own decision, do what you want to do. I'm phrasing it that way, but if you allow this to play out, even though it's fairly selfish on somebody else's part, they may show you a side of themselves that they've kept hidden. And that, once you learn that, it benefits you greatly. You may decide here that you may decide to start something new with this person. Who knows? It could be a whole new beginning for you, or a whole new beginning in how you read people. That's possible too. All right. Either way, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Anything? I'll tell you what. One card, a crossing card. What else you got? So I don't know. It read both ways. It read as a love thing and it read as a pentacle thing. In either case, if it's a love thing, it's someone you're inclined to not give another chance to. So it's probably not your runner. I don't think this is a big, powerful, deep soul connection. Okay? Maybe you had lunch with somebody at work and they got, they were a dick. Sometimes when people like you, they're a dick. Especially in this Emperor energy, if it's out of balance, all King of Wands and shit. Sometimes they just act a fool and they're an asshole. You don't get to see that pastel-y side. If you play along with this and let them think they're in control, you get to see a little bit more of what they're capable of. Maybe see if it's for you or not. I don't know. If it's work related, it feels more diabolical to me. Feels like somebody's got some dirt on you. They're trying to throw you under a bus. I'm telling you in advance, Superman and Supergirl, they got kryptonite. All right? So take your precautions. Put on your kryptonite-proof suit. Find out where they got the kryptonite from and find out how to diffuse it. Right. One card, a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people before I go? Queen of Wands and the World. Dig deep. All right? The superficial will trip you up. This is trouble as well. All right? You're moving into a new, I'm right. You're moving into a new energy. It's not worth it. Sometimes it's better just to walk away from it. But in this case, sometimes it's better just to go along with the trouble, to deal with it, to step on the 8 broken cups and be done with it, and finally crush them into whatever, so you can walk away from it. Sometimes it's better to do that. This Queen of Wands is sort of a trouble aspect energy. Yeah, there is a bit of trouble brewing. You'll want to deal with this because you're moving into a new energy, and that's probably why it says just go along with it. Don't put up too much of a fight. Just if this person wants to go out with you again, Let them go out. Let them feel like they're in control and more comfortable. You might be surprised by what you see. Okay? If it's a work thing, a diabolical thing, figure out what it is they've got on you, because they got something. There's something they think they've found, they got your Achilles heel or whatever. They get you, you're their puppet. I don't know. Whatever it is, figure it out. And again, you don't want to take this trouble with you. You want to deal with this right now and deal with it accordingly. Right? I don't know how you deal with it. I have no idea. Let's pull on the trouble aspect just for fun. Because this was a final message to you. You're moving into this is the world. And this is you walking toward 9 cups. You don't want to bring any of this shit with you. Okay? So you deal with this. That's why it's best just to go along with it. But this is also trouble aspect. I'm going to pull on the Pentacle trouble aspect here. Just see if there's any. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Just for fun. I know I said 3 quick cards and a bottom card. It's never 3 cards, is it? Ever? Really? I don't do that. All right, let's go. Queen of Wands. What do you want to tell me about the trouble aspect? Sometimes the Queen of Wands is trouble. It is trouble. This is a superficial person. Yeah, she's hot. Let's just spend all your money. Right? You got to keep buying her gifts to keep her happy. It's trouble. It's nothing but trouble. I don't care how much money. In fact, the richer you are, the cheaper you probably are. You won't be buying $40,000 purses. Fuck that shit. It's a goddamn purse. I'll sew you one from a kid. All right, here we go. Look like some first grader did it. All right, here we go. Queen of Wands. Why is it here? The 2 of Pentacles. What's on top here? 3 of Swords. Somebody taking out their pain on you. Somebody's making themselves feel better by taking out their pain. They're holding on to a lot of pain. You can see it. Sometimes it's frustration, it's heat, but it's also pain. Pain hurts, right? Pain is hot. It's a hot energy. It can be cold, but in this case, it's hot. So it's this type of pain. It's painful. Somebody just taking out. If it's the Pentacle thing, if it's the work thing, here's part of their reasoning why they're doing this. Knowing why somebody's doing something is important. This person's in pain. So you defeat this person by treating them with some compassion, not combating them and spitting fire at them. Okay? That's one little tip for you for a little tactic in dealing with this. That's all. All right? They're just taking it out on you. That's all. This person, whoever this is, even if it's a work thing, they actually really like you. They actually have the potential to be on your level. To balance it out, you treat them with compassion. All right? You don't fight fire with fire here. The universe is saying that's a mistake with this card right here. Okay? All right. Do what you want to do. Keep your eyes open. Keep your scanners peeled if it's a Pentacle thing for you. If it's a love thing, it'll be somebody who approaches you to go out. Hey, can we go out again? I know last time it went well. I elbowed you in the head when I tried to put your coat on, and then I ate all your food. Yeah, it didn't really go well. But you might get to see, if you let them take control, you might get to see a little bit of that pastel energy there. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.